Hello guys, it's Joel McLeod here, and today I'm going to be dropping some extreme value. So if you're a coach, a consultant, you sell a product or a service, and you want to start attracting the right clients into your business, then you need to pay attention to this, okay? It's very, very important that you understand what I'm going to be covering today, okay? Now, there's certain laws that govern this universe, right? Whether you want to believe that these laws exist or not, they exist, and we're going to be touching on one key universal law today, okay? Now, just because you can't see these laws, it doesn't mean that they don't exist, right? You're probably going to believe in the law of gravity, right? Whether you believe in the laws or not, it doesn't change them, right? They exist. If I throw this book in the air, it always has to come down, right? A man did not make that law, so a man cannot change that law, right? Or a woman, okay? Now, there's one law that we want to work in harmony with to attract the right type of clients, okay? And that is the law of attraction, okay? Now, this law decrees that everything that comes into our lives, we attract, okay? It's actually a secondary law. The first law is the law of vibration, okay? But we're not going to cover that today. It's actually the vibration that your body is in that determines what you attract into your life, okay? Now, everything operates on frequencies, okay? Everything. And there's an infinite number of frequencies, and they're all connected to the one above and the one below. Like I said, you can only attract what you're in harmony with, right? How many times have you had clients on calls, prospects, and the prospect said, oh, I need to think about it, or it's a lot of money, right? Or I need to discuss it with my partner, right? I used to have that a lot as well, right? There's a reason for that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to change it. Dealing with baby wipes today because I can't find my eraser, but we keep working with it. Okay, so you want to ask yourself, what type of clients do you want to attract into your business, right? You need to know what you want your client to be like, right? So let's do it together. Okay, ideal client. Okay, now you can do this at home yourself as well. You want to put little spikes coming off this, okay? Little spikes, okay? Right. What do you want your client to be like, right? I know I like my clients to pay in full. Okay? Amazing, right? I also like my clients to be decisive, right? They make decisions fast, like all successful people do, right? So we want the clients that we attract to be decisive. What else do we want our ideal client to be like? Well, I know that I don't want to work with anyone unless they do exactly what I tell them to do, right? If they're going to purchase my product or my service, I want them to do the work, because if they don't do the work, then they're not going to get the results, right? So I want the client to do the work. I also want my clients to be responsive as well, right? So I want them to reply, right? I don't want them to go missing, because then I know that they're probably not doing the work, etc., etc., right? So what you want to do is you want to write down all the attributes of your ideal client, right? You might want to attract business owners. You might want to attract online fitness coaches, right? You want to write all of this down, right? Then what you want to do is you want to ask yourself, okay, well, the law of attraction decrees that you don't attract what you want, right? We all want clients to pay in full. We all want our clients to send referrals. We all want clients to be decisive and make a decision there and then. We all want the clients to do the work. We all want the clients to reply, right? Well, at least I do. That's how I get my clients' results, right? Okay, then you need to ask yourself, do you pay in full? Because here's the thing with the law of attraction. We don't attract what we want, right? We attract what we are. So you've got to ask yourself, when you've got all of these characteristic traits of your ideal client, do I pay in full, right? Because if you're ordering things on Kalana, if you're on a business mentorship, or you've got someone coaching you and you opted for installments, then you're going to attract exactly what you are, right? So do you pay in full? Okay? Are you decisive, right? Or do you procrastinate? Because if you procrastinate, then you're going to attract people that procrastinate, and that's probably why you get, oh, I need to think about it, right? And you want to look at different areas in your life, right? If you say you're going to go on this holiday, yeah, I might do, yeah, I'm going to do this, yeah, I might do it, right? And you're very indecisive, then you're going to find that a lot of people that come onto the sales calls with you, they're going to be indecisive as well, right? This is an absolute law, right? Okay, do you do the work? Okay? I think mentorship is absolutely critical. I will always have mentors in various aspects of my life helping me, right? Okay, so if you're on a business mentorship, or you've got a mentor or a coach that's helping you, do you do the work? Do you do exactly what your mentor tells you to do, right? Are you a great follower? Because if you're not a great follower and you don't do the work, then the law of attraction decrees that you can only attract what you're in harmony with. And because you don't do the work, you're going to attract people that give you the money and then they don't do the work. You've not got great testimonials. You've not established a great reputation because your clients aren't getting results, right? So if you're on a mentorship, then ask yourself, do you do the work? Okay, here's another big one, right? How many of you are reaching out to prospects and you might send them voice notes, you might ask them to hop on a call and they don't reply, right? Well, you've got to ask yourself, when people message you on Instagram or they send you an email, even if you don't want their product, do you leave them on red? Do you leave them on red or whatever it says on Instagram? Do you? Right, well, you've got to change that, and you can see where I'm going with this, right? You can only attract what you are. So if people are reaching out to you, you know, hey, you know, I've got this product or service, I'm an editor, right? I'm a video editor, just reaching out about my services. Even if you don't want their services, always reply and just say, you know, thanks for reaching out, but I'm not interested, right? Because if you leave people on red, then you're going to attract people that just ignore you, right? This is absolutely amazing information. I used to sit in bed moaning and telling my girlfriend how all these prospects that come on the calls, they just want to think about it or they want to speak to the partner. Same with the law of attraction. Do you speak to your partner before you make decisions? Right? You have to make decisions for yourself. When you get into a relationship, there's a key word, it's a partnership. It's not ownership, okay? So if you've got to speak to your partner before every decision that you make, then you're going to attract people onto sales calls that turn around and go, you know, I need to speak to my partner. If you're always procrastinating and you're always like, yeah, I need to think about it, then you're going to attract people that need to think about it, right? You get the gist of this. You need to become your ideal client. You need to pay in full. You need to be decisive. You need to do the work. You need to reply to people. You need to be of service, okay? If your mentor is doing an amazing job with you, you need to give your mentor referrals, right? You'll notice when you start changing these little things, boom, then your clients will just start giving you referrals. This is an absolute law. You can only attract what you're in harmony with, right? If you want to help millionaires, then in your mind, you need to become a millionaire. You might not have it in physical reality, but you can be a millionaire in your mind. And that puts you onto the same frequency as millionaires. And you'll notice you'll start to attract people that are millionaires onto calls, right? Perfect. So I'm going to keep this really short. I want this to be actionable. I suggest you do this. And I suggest you be really honest with yourself and say, okay, do I pay in full? Am I decisive? Do I have to think about all the decisions I make? Napoleon Hill says in Think and Grow Rich that all successful people make decisions fast and they change them slow if they change them at all. And he said the losers in life, the victims, they go back and forth in making a decision. He said that's a decision within itself and it's called indecision. And he said procrastination is the death of men, right? So you've got to really focus on areas of your life and say, okay, am I doing these things? Because if you're not doing these things, then your clients and the prospects that come to you are not going to do these things. Start paying in full, right? For everything that you do, just pay in full. Start being decisive. Start making decisions fast like all successful people do. Start doing the work. If you have a mentor that is where you want to be and is getting the results that you want, then do exactly what they tell you to do. And you'll find that your clients, your prospects will do exactly what you tell them to do, right? Reply to people. Don't leave people on red. Even if you don't want their products or services, just say, you know, thanks for the offer, but I'm not interested. And you'll notice that a lot of people will start replying to you, right? Study this, the law of attraction. It'll absolutely be a game changer. And that's exactly how you fix not attracting the right type of clients. You need to become the client. You need to get in harmony with the good that you desire. And then it's an absolute law that you will attract what you are. And if you are stuck and you want to attract more income, more sales with less hustle and so much easier, hop on a call with me. I'll give you a free 30-minute call. Let's find out where you are, where you want to go, what's stopping you from getting there. And if I feel like I've got a solution, I can show you how I work with my clients and we can see if it's a good fit for you. I'll leave my link in the description so you can hop on a call with me, and I'd love to speak to you and see if I can be of service. I'm Joel McLeod. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you took something away from this, comment, and also tag some of your friends, show some of your friends. This is the most powerful information that you'll ever come across. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon.